Hey, what's up? My name is Derek.
Delightful, Derek.
Travis, and I just hit 1,000 subs.
Woo! Yeah!
When I told my Netherlands friend about this, he told me there's a specific type of content. He actually specifically asked me to do this. Like, essentially those, what is it called? Oh, shoot. Explore whatever country until it's ugly. But yeah, we're exploring the Netherlands until it's ugly. My theory is that I'm not going to find anything ugly until... Well, actually, I'm not. Probably some weird, like, strange spot of some strange city. Because I bet you all the scenery's going to be nice, if not repetitive, but still super duper nice consistently. Because I remember this guy, he was talking to me about, like, the cities of the Netherlands and how much prettier they are than, like, American cities and whatever. And they showed me an example, and I thought the example was to show that, like, their cities were nice. But it was him actually saying, this is a spot that's, like, the ugliest city of all. And I'm like, oh, I thought you were showing me a nice one. So I have a feeling it's going to take me quite a bit of time to find a place that's ugly. Okay, so you're supposed to grab this guy, right? Yeah, just plop him somewhere random. Let's go to some spot that's not city-ish, like whatever this is. Shoot, actually, not gonna lie, I found an ugly spot right off the rip. Though it is right next to a gas station. That kind of makes sense. A Shell gas station. At the grounds. Yeah, maybe this is a bad time of year or something. Wow, did we find a bad spot? It's August, yeah, okay. So we found a spot immediately. That was bad. It's probably the driest, hottest month, and it's right next to a freaking gas station that dominates most of the scenery. So, yeah, I guess there we go. Short video. Bye, y'all. Alright, here's try number 2. So, if you missed my last video, we clicked into the Netherlands and landed on literally the ugliest spot they could possibly have. Dry ass in August 2018. Dry ass part, probably very inland, because there's a gas station here and a big one, so they probably wouldn't place it at such a spot that's an even remotely risk of water, so therefore probably not that hydrated, probably quite elevated, or at least the most elevated spot in a lowered spot. And it's the hottest month, so all their grass is dry as shit, and it's literally just a semi trucks driving by a what looks like garbage truck, or probably just another semi truck, and like a van with a gas station. So that was part 1. Here's part 2 of us trying again to look around the Netherlands until it's ugly. Okay, so it was super isolated. There was like nothing around that spot, so that kind of makes sense. They would want their gas stations away from people that live. So we'll drop somewhere that people live. I thought it was the same thing again. Okay, here we go. This is nice, dude. Look at look at the color scheme. Oh, actually, definitely look at it. It's all yellow and green, which I appreciate a lot. Like fucking anything. Where is it? I literally only got this because this was green, and they specifically wanted to give me a green face with a silver because that looked better. But like, no, green and gold, man. I wish the Athletics were like actually a good team. I kind of hope they pop off soon. They seem to be like potentially doing that, because I want to be able to root for them. Because I love green and gold, like as a color combination. But the Athletics are they're not always so shitty. Like, they're pretty decent now, and I think they'd really just need better pitching and not to play in a minor league ballpark. But anyways, let's get back to this. But yeah, green and gold, I love it. Love the colors. Like, yeah, this place, like, they seem to, from what I've seen before, they seem to have like a nice color pop to like anything they do, to make even like industrialized areas feel like kind of nice. Which is something that my hometown does. Not necessarily with the color pop, but like just having a lot of trees around. So like it always feels pretty natural despite human influence. So let's drop somewhere else. I mean, you know, it's not ugly. Like, it's basic, but it's not ugly. Like, you can tell everything's trimmed. It is reasonably colorful. It's not like a pretty spot, but like it's definitely not an ugly spot. Like and it's in July, so it's still pretty dry and it's still quite green. So we're gonna give that's like a passing grade. They got a C, but who given the instructions? Oh, okay. I was about to say this one might be the next failure, but like it does have those like flowers in the back. So this looks nice. At least it's not ugly. And once again, we're in July. All right. Make sure I'm still once again in the borders. An enchilada. Let's drop an enchilada. Okay, let's actually try that for reals. Enchilada city of enchiladas. Okay, this once again is like almost ugly, but not quite. There's still enough. I kind of wish, where'd it go? Look at all those fucking bikes! And there's still so much room for more. What the fuck? I was about to say this is shit. This is like 2 to 3 times as many bikes as you ever see together. And they have room for like at least twice as many. I guess I kind of knew that. I guess I knew that like Netherlands was definitely a place that used bikes a lot. I just didn't know it was this much. Jesus. Like, I look at that, I'm like, wow, yep, that's about a European amount of bikes. And then there's still all this and still room for more. Jesus. Oh, wait, these guys are making out. Or, no, he should be kissing like your forehead, right? So they're kind of just hanging out. Wait, these are gotta be tourists. Like, I don't know why, I can tell from her neck that this is Asian. Like an Asian girl. I don't know how I can describe it. Let me see if I can move this way. Oh, definitely can. You wait till one guy smoking a cigarette. Smoking a cigarette. Okay, no, anyways, back to bicycles. Hold on, bicycles. Bikes. I think every time I go to a spot, I'm just gonna count the bikes. Bikes! Wait, hold on. Was I over here or over there? There's so many. Look, I think that was where I was before. And there's still all these bikes fucking here. These ones aren't even. No, that is a bike rack. Damn, dude. Like that. This one bike rack is probably the biggest bike rack you're ever gonna see. Like a grocery store, at least in my town, you might see. I think there's like one grocery store. There's a couple grocery stores that have 2, and each individual one isn't this big. Like this is probably 150% of capacity of the most amount of bike racks, and the biggest store in my entire town. Let's go to the. I think this is pronounced the Hague, but we're gonna call it the Hagwe. This is nice. Okay. Oh yeah, perfect. I was about to say this is once again going to be like a C- type grade, but the flowers make it pop. So let's keep this moving. Alphen an den. Blah, blah. Sorry. Alphen an den. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Regine, maybe. Oh, is this gonna? Oh, damn! I was about to say this might be the first loser, but look at that. There's red, blue pop. You know, they say a lot of times the European mind couldn't even comprehend the American mind, or I should say the USCian mind, the person of the United States type of. What the fuck? See, I can't even complete that sentence. A USCian's brain cannot comprehend this. That's what I'm trying to get at. Goodness Lord. That's just such an insane amount of bikes! I don't think I've ever seen this many bikes together in like a real life or a picture. Just fucking. I'm not gonna count how many bikes. Let's just move on. Okay, so I guess every time we go somewhere, let's just look to see how many bikes are just casually lying about. Boom! There we go. We already got bikes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh wait, actually, I'm supposed to be looking at this ugly. Okay, hold on. Wow. Okay, even though it's grass, this grass is dead. This grass is dead. Even though this grass is dead. Let's fucking rotate this shit. There we go. See, oh man, I should have had that the whole time. This is a. Hello, say hi to Big Gay Alice, Big Gay Mike. But yeah, I was gonna say, even though the grass is dead, like the lining of this is just damn no fucking ass, girl. So sorry. Sorry. But even though these lines of grass are like completely dead, it still looks artistic while dead. And there's a nice little tree in the center. And wow, and a thing around it to keep people from jumping on and fucking it up. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'm sure I must have in some cities, but I cannot comprehend ever seeing a rail around a tree. Keep people from climbing up and fucking Tilburg. Let's drop there. So we're in the city. Wait, is it the same place? There's no way. I wasn't just here, was I? Did I have literally dropped in the exact same location? Okay. Okay, so it's right there. Breda. Let's go there. I gotta say, okay, so my buddy did say I might get sick of the monotony of like the same nice thing. These bricks are nice, but like it looks a little bit unkept. There's a lot of grass growing through it. They do look worn down, which I'm obviously they're going to, and like maybe that's why they're not killing the grass. I don't know. It just this kind of does look ugly to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no, wait, is that a cactus? Is that a cactus? If that's a cactus, this is ugly for sure. Oh no, it looks like it's not a cactus, but it's actually some uglier thing. I think it's one of those like plants that just grow super duper long. It's like a one green long strain and then become yellow. Yeah, okay, this is ugly. I'm gonna call it. This is like well made, but like you can't really see it from as far away as I was, and most of this does kind of look ugly without like really getting close and doing the details. So I'm gonna call it here. We're 9 point... Oh, perfect. This is great because we're 9:30 into the recording, and I know I just learned that it's best if I keep these videos under 8 minutes, because if I hit 8 minutes, it shows another ad. So I want to try and keep all my videos to like 7 minutes 50, so it doesn't like double up on you or anything. Okay, so that was that. I hope you enjoy it. I'm definitely gonna make a bunch of these videos because they feel like they could be easy to make and get out stuff, and try and make as many videos as I can in various styles to see whatever gets the views, and well, whatever gets the views, and or whatever I just enjoy making, and or whatever's relatively easy to produce until I'm big enough to hire my own editor and I can do some of the things I actually want to do with the time I have. But yeah, that all being said, it does help if you actually, on top of everything else, hype. Freaking on mobile apps, there's a feature called hype. It's in like the hamburger button, the like 3 dots menu. That is built specifically to hype small channels and get them to grow faster and bigger, and it's by far the biggest thing you can do to help me out besides the regular stuff. So please do that if you like my stuff, so I can grow, and especially so I can grow so I don't have to work a regular job, so I can commit to this full time, because I want to be able to do that, because I want to make more stuff and I want to make better stuff. And I guess that's all I got to say about that.